All right, let's crack this open. Wait a minute. This is empty. Where are the books? What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing something a little bit different. I've got a package for you. That sounded wrong. We're doing the unboxing. A little while back, I posted a poll asking what you guys thought I should add to my wall back here for when I hit 1,000 subs. Thank you so much for that, by the way. And you all responded with the Harry Potter trunk set for the books. So today I'll be unboxing that. I'll also be answering some questions, doing a little Q&A, and I'll also be announcing the winner of the giveaway. So stick around for that. I'll also be doing a little setup tour back here. I've had some people ask about it in the past, and I've really just been looking for an excuse to do it. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then this will be the last time you see it set up like this, because once we get this bad boy opened, we will we'll add to it back there. And I've got a couple other things I want to put up. I want to take down some things, rearrange a little bit, but it should be a good time. Without further ado, let's get started. So I've never really done an unboxing before, so we'll see how this goes. If it's not the best, don't be too upset about it. But we'll get started off with a question here. Twinkie with Extra Cream asks, do you think this game will be advertised as a family/kids game? I would like it to be at least rated T for teens or even M for mature to allow for a better story. I'm not positive, but I do think that it was announced that it was supposed to be rated for 16-year-olds, whatever that is. So it was like T16 or something like that. Maybe even PG16. I'm not sure exactly what the rating system is, but I feel like 16 is a pretty good rating for it. That feels appropriate. Look at that. Let me just turn that around for the camera. Delivered to the Wizarding Nerd is what it should say, but it doesn't because they don't do customized things like that. But I could sign it if I wanted. All right, let's crack this open. Oh, wait a minute. This is empty. Where are the books? Look it. This is empty. Can you believe that? There's supposed to be the whole book set in here. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually ordered it this way on purpose. I knew that it would be closed all the time on the on my shelf over here, right? So I just wanted an extra box that I could store some of my extra Harry Potter merch. And it'll go right there. It'll be closed all the time. I'll probably have stuff sitting on top of it. But as far as you'll be able to see, it'll just say, Harry Potter on the front. It'll definitely be a trunk. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a better look at the insides now. Decorate your Harry Potter trunk with these exclusive souvenir stickers. And that's empty. Wonder if this is it right here. Yes, yeah. Ooh, those are pretty cool. Got each of the houses. Ravenclaw might be going on the trunk there just because, gotta represent. But Gryffindor is pretty cool. And then obviously we've got the Hufflepuff and Slytherin here. And we've got some other merchandise. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I would definitely think about putting that like on my maybe like a bumper sticker or something. The Diagon Alley one's, so. Azkaban's pretty cool, though. Hogwarts Express, that one's neat. Anyway, we'll just put this back in there for now while we open up the giveaway box. And while we open that, Eliza's Adventures has a few questions of her own to ask. The first one being, will you be doing streams after the game is out? And the answer to that is yes. I will definitely be streaming, most likely on YouTube, potentially Twitch. I haven't really streamed a whole lot on Twitch, but I'd be happy to learn if that's where more people would be watching. So just let me know where you'd like me to stream in the comments, and I'll look into that some more. Then she also asks, will I be doing a good playthrough or a bad playthrough? And I think that first I will be doing... Oh, shouldn't reveal that yet. I think first I'll be doing a good playthrough for sure, but I'm going to do multiple playthroughs of it, just so I can see all the different options. Oh. Alrighty. Any guesses what this is before I totally crack into it? Oh, I guess it says what it is right there. It says Savings Bank. But yes, this is the item for the giveaway. I've got one here for myself as well. I'll be putting on the shelf. But let me rip off the plastic here for this. So it's a metal tin. You put your coins in there through the top. Not sure if that comes off. I'll leave that on for the giveaway just in case. And then it opens up and you can collect your stuff out of there. Collect your coins or whatever it is you want to store in there. But that's the item for the giveaway. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. It looks like a book from the Hogwarts library. I am really into this. When I ordered it, I didn't realize it would be this small. Wow, that is just really cool. Cannot wait to have that up on my wall. Eliza's Adventures last question is, are you going to have merchant stuff? Yes, at some point, maybe. Probably. We'll definitely have this shirt up on a shop somewhere. Maybe just directly buying or selling off of Twitter or Instagram, something like that. But if you're really interested, we'll get that going somewhere. DannyBoy8406 says, two-part question. What is your first memory with the Potter franchise, and at what point did you know you were a super fan? I would say that my first memory with Harry Potter would be the first movie. It was my first quote-unquote date. I went with my aunt to the first movie when I was like 5 or 6. When did I first know I was a super fan? Probably when the first movie came out on VHS. I watched it on repeat just all the time, and I would run around the house with glasses on, and I drew a little scar on my forehead. And if it wasn't just perfect in the center, I would have to wash it off and do it again. And I would run around with my broomstick and my little wand. Actually, this wand here was the first ever wand that I had, so I like that it made it this far. It survived all the years. It actually glows in the dark. And I would run around with this, saying Wingardium Leviosa at the pillows and just having a good time. New Kids Nitro 2011 asks, do you think that Voldemort is the worst villain in history and why? Guy needs 7 years to kill some boy and still fails. That's a pretty good point. I think that he had the potential to be the worst villain of all of the history. Grindelwald was definitely a more compelling villain though. As I was sitting there watching Fantastic Beasts 2, you know his speech at the end where he's talking about how Muggles are just the worst. I was sitting there in the theater like, he's kind of got a point. Like, we are pretty awful sometimes. I was convinced. But we'll see what Ranrock's got in store for us in Hogwarts Legacy. Classic with a K asks what my Patronus is, and my Patronus is a dolphin. Krista Marks wants to know who my top 3 favorite characters from the Harry Potter universe are. I guess Dumbledore for sure is one of my favorites. Harry Potter, obviously, right? Every time Oliver Wood is in the scene, I just get excited because, it's Quidditch. I think Quidditch is probably my favorite aspect of the books and the movies and all that. So whenever Oliver Wood is just like diehard excited, it makes me happy. I love those scenes. And the last question is from CW Evans. He's been a long-term subscriber, so thank you, CW Evans. He says, my question is, do you think the fan base for Hogwarts Legacy should try to curb their expectations? No, I don't think that we should try to curb our expectations. The devs have just been so on top of their promotion, and over on Twitter, they've just been dropping all these really cool Easter eggs and little details. And I think it's great, honestly. But even if we do have a Cyberpunk 2077 situation going on where the game comes out and it's just all sorts of buggy and whatnot, I don't really care. I'm most excited to explore Hogwarts. So as long as they don't fall through the floor, I don't think it's going to be a flop at all. The story could even be just the worst story in the world. I don't think it will be, by the way. But even if it does absolutely suck, I'm still going to be pretty happy with the game, I think. So are you more excited about exploring Hogwarts Castle secrets or outside the castle walls, and why? That question comes from Briar Redding. And I've got to say, definitely Hogwarts, as I kind of just answered in that last question. But I'm also excited to explore everything else in the area, too. Hogsmeade, for sure. Hopefully we get Diagon Alley. I don't really think that we're going to, but if we did, that would be great. I'd love to explore that just about as much as I'd like to explore the castle. But good questions, everybody. Thank you so much for submitting them. And we'll just go ahead and get straight into the setup tour back here. All right, so we will start at this end and work our way that way. So down here, I've got some of the wands. These are the mystery box wands. I've got Tonks, Trelawney, and Ron Weasley's wand. I'm not too crazy about Tonks' wand. That's one of the first things I'm going to get rid of once I rearrange and get this trunk set put up here. Here I've got a bottle of pumpkin juice and some Gilly water, both from Universal Studios, California. The Hungarian Horntail. This was a gift from one of my best friends. Shout out to Austin if you're watching this. Moving up, I've got the Marauders map from one of my other best friends, Steven. Shout out to you as well. This was something that I wanted more than anything else. This is one of my favorite artifacts from the Wizarding World. So sliding over, I've got this picture frame that I got for Christmas last year. It's I think it came from Etsy. It's a drawing of my girlfriend and I. Sliding back down here, we've got a few more of the wands. We've got Snape's, Victor Crumbs, and then Sirius. And then this is just a cheap light that I added for some background effects. The Sorcerer's Stone, another artifact that I've always wanted. My girlfriend got me this one for my birthday last year, sorry. It's a little bit dusty. I've been putting off dusting because I knew I was going to be making this video and rearranging and everything, so I figured I'd just dust then. We've got this little patch that came with my robes. I wore those in a couple of videos. This is a chocolate frog medallion, just so you can kind of see where that's sitting in all of this. I got this. I did a virtual 5K. I believe the website that hosted it was wizardrun.com or something along those lines. Back here behind these wands, I've got a Chocolate Frog box from Universal, and then Trivial Pursuit Harry Potter edition. I got that for Christmas one year. And then sliding these wands back into place, I've got just a collection of wands. The top is that one that I showed just a little bit ago, my wand, my first wand from when I was a kid. I've got Arthur Weasley's. This one here, that one is the first wand that I ever made. I made that when I was maybe 14, and I almost threw it away, honestly, at one point. I'm so glad that I rescued it, because it's just a very sentimental piece for me. James Potter's wand, Neville Longbottom's wand, and obviously the Elder wand. And Harry Potter's wand just fell on the floor. Then back up here, we've got these two glowing pieces I got for Christmas. The egg and then the Patronus. I've got some Gringotts coins that I got from Wish.com. Most of these wands honestly came from Wish.com. I got them after college when I was just a poor boy. But I still wanted Harry Potter merch, so Wish has some pretty good options, honestly. And then I've got Hedwig here that I got from probably Christmas, honestly. And then here, I've got Bonnie Wright's signature on a replica of her wand I got from the Kansas City Comic-Con a few years back. That was pretty exciting. James and Oliver Phelps were there as well. I didn't get their autograph because the line was just so ridiculously long and you had to pay like twice as much for it. But it was great to be in the same room and within like 20 feet of them, so that was really cool. And then we've got Voldemort's wand, obviously. And then this is not a character's wand, but it is from Universal Studios. It's an interactive wand. And it was the first one that I got there for my first trip with my brother and my mom, so that was pretty cool, very special. And then this is the 2020 Collector's Edition wand from Universal. I went in January this year. Then I've got this Harry Potter playing card set. My buddy Marvin gave that to me just a couple of weeks ago. I really like that, very cool, thank you, shout out to Marvin. I've got a golden snitch that I got from Borders, I believe it was, or Books A Million, whichever one shut down a long time ago. Just a little wood golden snitch. That's been a part of my collection for a long time. And then obviously I've got the wizard chess set. I really wanted the one made out of marble, but this one's all just plastic and resin. Still pretty cool though. And then back up here, we've got the bag from Ollivander's that I got my wands in. And then this is a map that came with this wand here. It's just a map of Universal Studios. And if you look closer, it's got the directions for all the interactive spots in Universal Studios where you can make different things happen in the Wizarding World. Very cool. I really like the map. It's just a nice piece of decoration that you can have. But that's pretty much everything, guys. Before I go, I need to announce the winner for the giveaway, and that person is Zluvier. Zluvier, is it? The guy with the fish from Mario. You are the winner. Go ahead and enter your email into the comments and it'll get held for review, and then I'll reach out to you from there. We'll work out the details for getting this shipped to you. And while we're here, I want to announce the next two giveaways, which will be when the game comes out and when we hit 5,000 subscribers, whichever one happens first. But that'll be a free copy of the game to one of my subscribers. So join us if you haven't already. But that's all I've got for you today. I will catch you next time, nerds.